కథకు తగ్గట్టు సంగీతం కాదు, కథకి ప్రాణం పోసే సంగీతం ఇస్తారు. Let him sing first.
Sure, my pleasure. అడిగా అందాల చిన్ని చినుకులకే చిన్ని చిన్ని పాదాలని నేలైనే మోయనా ఆరాధ్య నారాధ్య నువ్వే లేనిదేది వద్దు ఆరాధ్య.
హలో, వెల్కమ్ టు సాక్షి డిజిటల్. వీ హ్యావ్ ఎ స్పెషల్ గెస్ట్ హియర్. ఎవరు అనేది చెప్పాలంటే ఇంట్రో కొంచెం స్పెషల్గానే ఉంటుంది. అతను పాట కడితే ఎలాంటి హృదయమైనా కరిగిపోవాల్సిందే, ఎంతటి సమయమైనా ఆగిపోవాల్సిందే. కథకు తగ్గట్టు సంగీతం కాదు, కథకి ప్రాణం పోసే సంగీతం ఇస్తారు. అందుకే అంత స్పెషల్ డైరెక్టర్గా మనకిప్పుడు అందరికీ సుపరిచితమయ్యారు. ఎవరి గురించి అంటే మీకు ఐడియా వచ్చే ఉంటుంది. హేషమ్ అబ్దుల్ వహాబ్. మెలోడీస్కి మరో పేరుగా ప్రస్తుతం ఇండస్ట్రీని ఏలటానికి సిద్ధంగా ఉన్నారని ఖచ్చితంగా చెప్పొచ్చు. ఎస్, వెల్కమ్ టు సాక్షి స్టూడియో.
Hi sir, thank you.
How you been?
I've been great. Thank you for having me here.
Oh yes, it's a pleasure, sir.
Thank you. Same
సో
here.
మీ మ్యూజిక్ మేము వినటం చూడటమే కానీ మిమ్మల్ని కలవటం ఇదే ఫస్ట్ టైం. ఫీలింగ్ రియలీ గుడ్.
Thank you sir.
Yes.
Thank you.
So you understood like in the what intro
Yeah,
I gave?
yes.
you-
It's very kind of you. It's very kind. I'm humbled.
Yeah. Now, can you converse in Telugu? No.
No,
No.
I'm still trying to learn.
I heard something like Hesham will go to the location to get the feeler like what kind of music suits for that particular sequence or the song. Then how come you didn't catch up the language yet?
I think I know Telugu being one of the oldest language. Almost all the languages have been derived from this prestigious language, and I think it will take a while for me to start having a flawless communication with people. And it's been a few months where I've been trying to talk to my directors, like ela unnaru baagunnaru andariki namaskaram. So I'm slowly trying to gel among the people here. I think it's a process, but the biggest happiest thing is I'm able to sing in Telugu and compose for this beautiful language here.
That's the beauty of you musical music directors. Though that you're not really acquainted with the language, you can sing, you can compose the music, you can win hearts. What else?
I think it's the beauty of this language also, specifically speaking.
Yeah.
People who are non-Telugu speakers, there are a lot of composers who come here and compose.
Yeah.
I think it's to do with the language also.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Good to know that. మీతో మాట్లాడేటప్పుడు ఈ ప్రోగ్రామ్ చూసే ప్రేక్షకులు ఫస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ఆల్ దే థింక్ why Hari is talking with him. Let him sing first.
Sure, my pleasure. Pleasure.
Please.
So I think I'll sing maybe Aradhya song from Kushi.
Oh yes.
మనసారా చలితారా నా గుండెలి మొత్తం తవ్వి తవ్వి చందనమంతా చల్లగా దోచావే నీ వందల కొద్దీ పండగలున్నా వెన్నెల కొద్దీ పెండగలున్నా ఆరాధ్య నారాధ్య నువ్వే లేనిదేది వద్దు ఆరాధ్య ఆరాధ్య నారాధ్య నువ్వే లేనిదేది వద్దు ఆరాధ్య. Thank you. Excuse my pronunciation.
No, that's perfect.
Thank you.
That's what I'm wondering the beauty of the language. As you said that you can't speak Telugu, but you can sing such up with a perfection. That's really amazing.
I think over the years now, it's been 2 years, and I'm 2 years young, having been composing in Telugu. Over composing every song, I've started to understand, the dialect, how the language works, how each word is being pronounced. So I'm just getting more and more comfortable now.
Wonderful.
So I think it's only a matter of time. Yeah.
అత్తయ్య గారు చూస్తే ఒక రాజు దగ్గర ఖవాలి ఏమన్నా కళాకారుడు, రైట్? ఇది అన్ ఆర్టిస్ట్, రైట్? సో మీరు చూస్తే ఇక్కడ ఈరోజు తెలుగు ఇండస్ట్రీని అఫ్ కోర్స్ దట్ ఐమ్ 100% sure that you don't take long, like, till you'll rule the industry.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, because kind of melodies you've been giving, awesome, seriously.
Thank you.
So that is, being said, గ్రాండ్ ఫాదర్ గురించి ఒక కింగ్ దగ్గర ఆయన
Yeah.
కవాలి కళాకారుడిగా ఉన్నారు. ఇదేంటంటే మ్యూజిక్లో ఉన్న మ్యూజిక్ మీద మీకున్న ఇష్టం మిమ్మల్ని నడిపిస్తుందా? ఇస్ ఇట్ ద జర్నీ స్టార్టెడ్ బిగినింగ్ ఫ్రమ్ యువర్ గ్రాండ్ ఫాదర్?
So I would definitely be very proud to say that if there is any music seed inside me, it's definitely from my grandfather. Because the only glimpse I have of him is whenever I come for vacation, because I was brought up in Saudi.
Yeah.
And whenever we come yearly once, to spend some time with my grandparents, he used to sing this Nusrat Fateh Ali Khan's or Abida Parveen's Qawwalis. All the time he'll be continuously singing. But I never understood his relationship with the Sufis. Even he lived for 100 years. And touchwood, even after he passed away, even then we used to get letters from Ajmer Dargah Sharif, on his remembrance.
Wow.
So I think his role, had a very important position, maybe among the Sufis.
వండర్ఫుల్.
But I only realized it later.
ఎక్కడ ఉండేవారు తాతయ్య? అంటే విచ్ ఏ కింగ్ దగ్గర ఉండేవారు?
I don't know that where exactly and how long he used to sing, but definitely he always had told me that he used to sing in a lot of palaces,
Right.
and they were merchants.
Not in one particular dynasty.
No. We are actually, so we were like merchants. We have been coming from the Tenkasi. So I'm actually half Tenkasi.
Oh, okay.
And he used to sing in a lot of palaces courts, and he used to get coins after he finished his
That's
Qawwalis.
pretty interesting.
So maybe from that gene, I've gotten these talent.
రైట్. అమ్మ నుంచి చాలా కోఆపరేషన్ ఉండింది, ప్రోత్సాహం అని చెప్తూ ఉంటారు, నిజమేనా?
Yes, definitely. Yeah.
యూజువలీ చెప్తా ఉంటారు కదా, చదువు లేకపోతే సంథింగ్ దట్ యూ నీడ్ టు ఫోకస్ ఆన్ అ కెరియర్, బట్
Yep.
పీపుల్ ఆఫ్టెన్ ఫర్గెట్ దట్, లైక్, the kids, the children, what career they pick, from heart, they will excel in that. Right?
Exactly.
So any parent is like that, can't
Exactly.
blame. But అమ్మ దగ్గర నుంచి ఇంత ప్రోత్సాహం ఎట్లా వచ్చిందా? How that cooperation came from?
I think so. Basically, my mom was a teacher. She was a Malayalam teacher, and my dad was an accountant. So they have lived almost 35 years in Saudi, and they have come down for good 10 years back due to the COVID, when the COVID came. So I think since childhood, they always pushed me to sing. They pushed me for school festivals, annual day functions. So I started singing Dil Se. That was my first song that I started singing on stage, Rahman sir's Dil Se.
Okay.
And from then onwards, I understood, okay, music is, it's just
Within you.
very important for me. And then I started learning the piano.
Is it the reason you moved from Riyadh?
Yeah, I think after +2, after finishing my schooling, then I moved to Chennai. I finished my diploma in sound engineering. And
Tell me
then-
one thing, Hesham, because it's very competitive field.
Yeah,
cinema.
even now.
Yeah,
Even
the
then
music.
and now, yeah.
And you're saying that having said that, you being born and raised in Riyadh, of course that you'd be coming often once in a while to India. What is the conviction? Like, after your +2, you just moved here and tried the music, and today you are here, right? Did you ever thought about it? I mean, you dreamt about this?
I knew that I will definitely. One thing was very sure. I would only be able to survive by making music, by composing music, because it was there inside me. There was something strongly telling me. Even when I'm learning piano, I used to play the piano in my own way. I was composing.
Okay.
Without subconsciously I was composing. But the moment, when I was exposed to Rahman sir's music, Ilayaraja sir's music, I definitely knew that was the path that I'm going to take. There was a inside sound, that was telling me. But I never knew that I will be sitting here right now and gaining so much of love, for the music that
I
I've
think
made.
it might be calling.
So maybe, and I think the call will always be there when we have the fire.
Correct.
When your fire is gone, I think the call stops. So the only thing that I'm always praying is the call should always be there, so I can move forward till this point.
Right now, at this moment, what is the calling? Which song you should sing?
Definitely a song from Girlfriend.
Please.
Sure. I'll look the lyrics
Oh
also.
yes. Oh yes.
I had already asked Rahul to send me the lyrics
Oh,
just to
wonderful.
make sure I'm singing it properly.
Wonderful.
So this is a song called Nadive. It was written by Rakentu Mauli.
Okay.
This was the first song that came out from Girlfriend. వెలుగారునా నిసిపూసిన వెలివేసిన మడివీడునా.
చాలా బాగున్నాయి లిరిక్స్.
థ్యాంక్ యూ సార్, థ్యాంక్ యూ.
యా, మీరు పాడతారు కూడా కదా?
Yeah, I only have sung the song.
ఓకే. ఖుషీలో ఏమైనా పాడారా?
Yes, in Kushi also I had sung.
యా, ఓకే. సో సారీ, నేను నాకు తెలియక అడిగాను.
No,
బికాజ్
sir.
మ్యూజిక్ అనగానే ద మూమెంట్ ఐ టోల్డ్ వన్ ఆఫ్ మై colleague that I'm meeting you and doing interview, he says that honestly he doesn't know much about the music or cinemas. He says that ఈ సినిమాలని చెప్పాను నేను చేశారు డైరెక్షన్
Okay.
అంటే there is something haunting in his music that nowadays everybody says that, right? మ్యూజిక్ ఎక్కువ వినబడుతుంటుంది, డామినేట్స్ ద లిరిక్స్. సాహిత్యాన్ని డామినేట్ చేస్తుంది మ్యూజిక్. బట్ దిస్ గైస్ మ్యూజిక్ ఇట్ హాంట్స్. దట్స్ ఎగ్జాక్ట్లీ వాట్ హి
That's
సెడ్.
so nice of him.
సో దెన్ ఐ రీకాల్ ఆల్ ద సాంగ్స్. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ హాయ్ నాన్నలో సమయమా కావచ్చు, దర్శన కావచ్చు. ఆ పాటలు వింటే దట్ ఇస్ రియల్లీ రైట్లీ సెడ్ వాట్ హి సెడ్. సూపర్.
Thank you, sir.
అంటే మ్యూజిక్ అంటే తెలియని వాళ్ళు కూడా దే కుడ్ రియలీ ఐడెంటిఫై యువర్ వే ఆఫ్ కంపోజింగ్ ద మ్యూజిక్, which is truly amazing. That's what I feel.
I feel very grateful when when someone is analyzing the music that you have made. I've not made much, I'm just maybe a 10-year-old history of mine, but I'm so glad when people are starting to pinpoint certain tracks and how the songs have touched them. It is an inspiration for us to move forward.
Correct. నిజంగా అదే, అంటే అందరికీ సాధ్యం కాదు అది. Seriously.
Exactly. I think this is to even speak about the beauty of this language, like we spoke earlier. I've just done 5 to 6 films in Telugu, but everyone makes it a point to listen to the songs. Music is very important here.
How is it, Hesham? I can call you Hesham,
Yes,
right?
please, sir.
Yeah, Hesham, ఇప్పుడు ఒక్కొక్క మ్యూజిక్ డైరెక్టర్కి ఒక్కొక్క స్కూల్ ఉంటుంది, ఒక స్టైల్ ఉంటుంది, రైట్? ఇప్పుడు ఇళయరాజా గారి మ్యూజిక్ అది ఎవరో తెలియని వాళ్ళు సార్, ఆ పాట ఎవరు, ఆ సినిమా ఏంటి అని తెలియకుండా కూడా యూ కెన్ సే దట్ కెన్ బి ఇళయరాజాస్, ఏఆర్ రెహమాన్స్ ఆఫ్ కోర్స్, రైట్? అలాగే తెలుస్తూ ఉంటుంది. Do you, I mean, what do you think? What is, give me a sense, how do you want to be identified as? Because as I know that as of now, melodies, చాలా బాగా బ్రహ్మాండంగా చేస్తున్నారు కదా. How do you want to be identified as?
I think as a whole, I want to do good films that stay forever. Like for example, say Hi Nanna. It's that film stays forever. It's a classic film. Or say Hridayam film, with so much of music is molded, story and the music, everything is together. So I want to be part of such films. That is one of my biggest dreams.
Okay.
And if you talk from a music perspective, I want to compose melodies and music that I have not done before.
Right.
Now to a point, say for example Girlfriend, Kushi and Hi Nanna, there are songs that are from the same family. They are not drastically different.
Correct.
But I think now in my upcoming projects, definitely I am going to explore a different side of Hesham.
I think you have to do that before
Exactly.
people give you that mark. Already that classic, that really classic and melodies.
Exactly.
Right? So adi me personal favorite అయినప్పటికీ cinema is always stands mass and commercial.
Exactly.
Correct? So how good are you in it? How inclined towards that kind of a music?
I definitely love watching commercial and mass films. And like I said, I can't say much, but I am just looking forward to be, being part of such films very soon.
Right.
So I'm just waiting for that
But
to
you're
happen.
confident that you can really give with the same conviction.
Definitely with God's strength, God's blessing.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. What made you to learn Carnatic music? Since you said that it was never your plan to sit here or having composed so many very good movies. Fortunately, right? You Arabic music, Hindustani. I think
I'm still learning.
Okay.
Learning. Yeah.
Okay. So so you know that, so that you are going to be here. You have to stand tall. so that you're equipped with that everything.
Exactly.
Yeah? Okay.
No, I think the more serious films, serious in the sense not with the story, but in films where the director requires you to apply specific ragas, or if they want to evoke certain moods, definitely you have to be equipped with such lessons, such textbooks of classical music.
I never heard something before, where the music composer goes to the location and gets the tune. ఏ ట్యూన్ ఈ లొకేషన్కి బాగుంటుందని నాకు ఇంతకు ముందు ఎప్పుడు వినలేదు. వాట్ మేడ్ యూ టు గో టు కాశ్మీర్?
I think definitely one is director Shivagaru.
He insisted?
He welcomed me. He invited me. Why don't we try this? Why don't you come to Kashmir and spend some time with me? Even for me also, it was very new, because for me, I never thought of going to Kashmir and composing. Though we had gone to Turkey for Hridayam.
Okay.
To record few instruments, but we never thought of composing there. But it happened instantaneously. We had a situation of Arathya and the actor Vijay Garu. Samantha Garu's
What
name.
was your instinct going to heaven on earth?
Definitely, it is a dream for anyone to go there, and I have never been to Kashmir. And when Shiva, invited me, I just went. I tagged my wife along with me, and we just went
How
there.
did it help, give that such a beautiful tunes?
Sir, I think definitely places, locations are always one
Kada?
among the reasons for a tune to come into your mind.
Right.
When you, for example, if you just sit and stare at Vincent van Gogh's paintings, sometimes it stirs some music inside you. And I have read a lot of stories about how Beethoven and Mozart has taken
You
inspiration.
don't know much
from
about Sufi, but you're talking about Beethoven.
Still learning, sir.
Okay.
So we went to Kashmir, and Shivagaru told me about the situation, and it was morning 4 a.m. and I just sat with the piano in front of me. I'm just looking at these misty mountains. The sun has not risen yet, and I just started singing. Ta-na-na-na, ta-ra-ra-ra, ta-na-na-na, ta-na-na-na, ta-ra-ra-ra, ta-ra-ra-ra-ra. And I knew the character's name was Arathya. So I sang Arathya Nara. And by the time Shivagaru had a late night shoot, when he came at 6 a.m., I just played this to him. And I still remember him telling me the song will, be a all-time classic. He was the first person to tell that. So yeah, then that's how
I love
a place,
that title song also.
a Kushi
Do you
song.
mind? Yeah, please.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
హే నచ్చలి నచ్చలి వచ్చి విసిరినది వెచ్చని వెచ్చని వల, హే ముచ్చట నాను గిల్లి గెచ్చినది కల, హే వెన్నెల వెన్నెల వెళ్ళి విరిసినది కన్నుల కన్నుల మిల, హే లంగరు దాటి దూకి పొంగినది అలా, హే నువ్వు నేను సాత్ హే నీతోనే నా ప్యారి హే, ఎగసే ప్రేమ రంగ్ రంగ్ బర్సాత్ హే, ఖుషీ నువ్వు కలపడితే, ఖుషీ నీ మాట వినపడితే, ఖుషీ నువ్వు జత కడితే, ಖುಷಿ ನಾ ಉಳ್ಳಂದ ತುಳ್ಳಿಂತೆ.
Wow.
Thank you.
The music is something that that takes birth in your mind, right?
Exactly, yeah.
Looking at the locations or whatever, right? But was there any moment when you see it on a big screen where it gave you the awe factor? Is it me that what you did?
I think one such moment was Darshana song.
Yeah.
In Hridayam, when I'm seeing the actors enacting the song, I knew that this film will definitely be the game changer for me also. Ever since after that film has, I've never
Look back.
taken rest, or I've never looked back.
Right.
God has been kind. Lot of people have been, showing so much of love. Even to this moment, including Girlfriend film, everything has happened, after Hridayam.
Yeah, that though you started your composing career from back in 2015.
Yeah.
So this Mohanlal gar abbai kada?
Yes. Pranav Mohanlal.
Yeah, Hridayam.
Yes, Hridayam.
Movie.
Yes.
దాని తర్వాత అసలు మీరు I could see that once you just entered the studio, you were so tired. when you took out this time, once again, and thank you.
Oh, so thanks to you.
Right? దర్శన పాట ఎందుకు పాడకూడదు మాకు?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, sure.
So,
Definitely.
right.
നീ പോകും വഴിയിൽ വരം കാത്തു നിന്നു ഒരു നോക്കു നൽകാതകന്നു നീ ഓർക്കുന്ന നേരം കനലാണു നെഞ്ചിൽ മറുവാക്ക് ചൊല്ലാത്തതെന്തേ ഏതൊരാഴത്തിൽ മൂടി വെച്ചാലും അഴകേ മനസ്സു തേടിയെത്തുന്നു നിന്റെ ഈ പുഞ്ചിരി നീയാ മധുവേ നുകരാൻ കാത്തു ഞാൻ ദർശന സർവം സദാ നിൻ സൗരഭം ദർശന എൻ ജീവന സായുജ്യം ദർശന സ്നേഹാമൃതം എന്നിലേക്കു ദർശന.
This was sensation.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
After that, whether you take Hi Nanna, Kushi, now Girlfriend. So, I'm just recalling the way you said, like, this is all like, one group of songs. It is not really far from one another,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
One other. So now, if I ask you, like, if I may ask you, if you take, talking about Malayali cinema, all a classic. And, Sooth, even that, mass movie, you can just, travel with the film. Because the way they take is different from
Yeah, exactly.
Telugu and Tamil. Because, we believe in something like larger than life.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
So how
The
challenging?
storytelling is different.
Correct,
Yeah,
correct. How recusing is it? How challenging is it? Like, coming out of your comfort zone and, doing this kind of a movies. Because so far, Hi Nanna is also classic. Kushi music, of course, classic. And, Girlfriend or that Darshana song, what you just sang. It was all come into one category. Of course, I asked you this question before, but elaboratively, enti mere ela anpistundi meeku? How challenging is it?
Yeah, I think first of all, when I'm composing music, I usually don't give a language barrier. Whenever I'm composing now, say for example in Girlfriend, or I have done this film called Maname.
Correct.
Sarvanand's
Yeah.
film. So we had a lot of tracks in that. So when the director tells me the narration, I first compose. And I make sure that the director is happy with the song. And we will go through multiple iterations. I don't have like no, we have to fix the song. I never try to convince the director. Till now, I've had that option was not there for me. But then once the song is locked, then I get into the language. Then I decide, okay, for example, Adiga Andala Chinni Chinukulake. So when you compose this song, then I will make sure, okay, we have a word like Adiga. Me and Shaurya and the lyric writer, we'll sit and discuss, okay, what kind of word should the song start with? Every person, every Telugu listener should fall in love with the song. That is predominantly important for me. Then only I'll think about all the other listeners outside the Telugu
I understand.
spectrum.
Yes. Right. Yeah. Songs.
This is how I work for the other language also.
Right. Songs
Yeah.
వరకు నాకు మీరు చెప్పింది అర్థమైంది. What about RR?
Background score is it's a very important task, especially in Telugu, because when I started working in Kushi, I was actually kind of stuck. I was in a limbo.
Oh yeah.
Because the school I got from Malayalam industry, after working in Hridayam, when I came to Kushi, I had no assistance, to be very honest. Before Kushi, it was a one army Swiss army knife. I did everything.
Right.
There's no harm in that. I still take care of myself like that. But when I entered Hyderabad, when I entered the Trident Hotel, I still remember. My director asked me, Hesham, where are your people? Where are your guys?
I'm a self.
Where are your programmers?
I'm a lone wolf.
Yeah, but there's a good and bad side to that, because it takes away a lot of stress from you when you have so much people to support
Correct,
you.
correct.
That's when I understood, okay, this is the next phase in my life. You need a strong team to support you. You need great musicians alongside you to guide you and to help
How
you.
composed and how stable are you to take this kind of a success, Hesham? You're just 35.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm very sure that the success that I'm envisioning has not yet reached me. It's still far fetched for me. whatever dreams I have in life, I think I have not yet achieved that. But with whatever I have, I'm able to sleep peacefully. So that is the only thing that always I tell myself and to people around me, bro, if you can sleep well, just focus on that. Don't exercise yourself into something that is putting you in stress. So for that, I'm glad.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Until now, you're lucky.
Hopefully.
Yeah. So,
But it's nobody has ever asked me that question.
yes.
I mean, that's why
Because
it's
I
very
can see
retrospective.
tomorrow Hesham is going to be. So, my instincts, seldom go wrong.
Let's hope so. So touch wood. Touch wood.
Yeah. So, రెహమాన్ గారి ఇంపాక్ట్ మీ మీద ఎక్కువగా ఉంటుంది అని మీరు ఎక్కడో చెప్పడం విన్నాను నేను. ఇస్ దట్ ట్రూ?
So basically, my entire catalog of music, whatever I've made, everyone almost has understood, or who knows me know how much of inspiration Rahman sir's music is. I wanted to sing for Rahman sir, always. Even now, always I love, if I'm in his environment. And quite a few incidents have happened.
Right.
For example, uh, for the last IFA awards, when we went, I had an award for Hi Nanna, and Rahman sir also had an award.
Wow.
And
That's the moment.
and when I received the award, I started singing Gajubama song. Later only I realized in front of me Rahman sir was sitting.
Wow.
And that was a surreal moment for me.
Correct.
Because I started understanding music through his music. And when I met Rahman sir during the in Dubai for an event, Rahman sir himself, he told me, how Hridayam's music has been spoken among the people in India.
My God. Okay.
So I consider that as the biggest award in life.
But did you tell him that, the journey where it started is from Dil Se?
Of course, of course. I am very sure, like me, there are millions out there,
But
who...
there are very few who can reach.
Yeah, yes, of course.
Yeah, Dil Se.
So,
We demand Dil Se, sir, before you say anything.
definitely. एक सूरज निकला था, कुछ पारा पिघला था, एक आंधी आई थी, जब दिल से निकली थी, दिल से रे। एक सूरज निकला था, कुछ पारा पिघला था, एक आंधी आई थी, जब दिल से निकली थी, दिल से रे, 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 दिल से रे। दिल तो आखिर दिल है ना, मीठी सी मुश्किल है ना, पिया ना पिया, पिया 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 ना पिया, जिया 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 ना जिया, दिल से रे। చిన్ని చిన్ని పాదాలని నేలైనే మోయనా, చిందే క్షణంలో నువ్వు కింద పడినా, ఉంటావు నా మీదనా, నీ చెంతే రెండు చెవులుంచి బయలెల్లెనా, ఏ మాట నీ నోట మోగించిన విను వెంటే వింటానే, రానా నిమిషంలోనా నే నన్నే వదిలేసైనా, ఇటు రావే నా గాజు బొమ్మ, నేనే నానా అమ్మ, ఎదని కోయాల కొమ్మ, నిన్ను పే చెయ్యే ప్రేమ వాలిపో, ఈ గుండెపైనే వాలిపో, ఈ గూటిలోనే దూరం పోబోకుమా.
Wow. Hope I'm not making you exert.
No, sir. This just triggers all the memories in me, It's the first song that I sang on stage.
Wonderful, wonderful.
And I'm here sitting, singing the same song.
ఏఆర్ రెహమాన్ గారి మ్యూజిక్ గురించి మాట్లాడితే హేషం, I can say that, it changed the entire music landscape,
Exactly,
right?
exactly.
So, especially Indian cinema music. మీరు చూసుకుంటే కనుక హేషం that you're the first one I think that who used AI
Yeah, yes.
in composing music for
Yeah.
that Hi Nana,
Yes, yeah.
right? So what is it like? You want to be part of this revolution, or how do you see that? Because many people have these fears about AI.
Mm-mm.
I don't know, because
I
where
understand.
you lose that originality, you know, is it something like that?
No, I
Someone need to
think
fear?
no. I think for me personally, I have only used AI to support whatever task I'm giving. And in Hainana, basically what I've done is I have changed my voice into an AI modeled voice. It's called as AI Linda.
Mhm.
So that voice is a AI modeled voice.
Okay.
So we used this basically for a score piece called as Shards of Dreams. It comes in the interval point of Hainana, and basically the director and myself, we wanted a female voice, so nobody was available at 4 a.m. I wanted to play this to Nani sir and the director. Immediately, I took help of AI, and at that point of time nobody knew, or everyone was only starting to understand that AI can be used, for music purposes. And then I immediately, found out a legit website and started understanding how to use this, and then rest was history. But then uh, the good part of this was, there are UPSC examinations that happen back in Kerala, and there was a question asking, who introduced AI
Oh yeah.
first. Yeah, and my name was one among the options.
Wow.
So I think we musicians, or we have to be pioneers for the coming generation in the best way possible, and I think AI is one such innovation, and it is just like any other tool out there.
But don't you fear that, where originality will be cloned and used for, like,
unless
illicit reasons?
Yeah, unless I am being used as a test subject for the
You're
coming
fine.
years. Yeah, unless that is happening, I don't think an AI can by any chance replicate a human's mind.
Or overtake.
Yes, because when I am being asked to compose a sad song, I am composing with the experiences I have felt. Say, for example, I left my house, I was poverty ridden, I had no meals, I was staying in the car, I knocked all my director's doors, I have faced rejections. So all these things comes into my mind when I'm being asked to compose a song for inspiration.
Was it real what all you said?
Yes, exactly. I'm just talking about my life.
Okay.
So just to
So it
summarize,
just didn't happen so easily.
no,
I wanted to
I
know the
think it's
journey.
there for everyone's journey.
Okay.
Everyone will have their cup of tea.
Hmm.
But to summarize, why I'm saying this is, these things induces the pain inside us. When you want to compose the best song that you can use to touch people. And just as an example, when Shiva Nirvana, director of Kushi, when Shivagaru asked me to compose a song that will decide if I was there in Kushi or not, I had to put in every effort of mine,
Wow.
and I only had one day.
That's the challenge
Yeah,
thrown.
exactly. I only had 3 or 4 hours. That's when I composed Naro Januve. Naro Januve,
Please, sir.
tananana. Yeah. Ara se pyaru, andam tana uru, dil mange moru, ee preme veru. Naro januve, tananana, na dil se nuve, tananana, na anjali nuve, tananana, dil mange more. So when I composed this, I had to give all my 32 years of my energy into creating something where the director shouldn't be able to say no. So I think that comes with life experiences, and this can't go into an AI model. So I am very very confident that
So living in the moment, something
exactly,
cannot be replicated.
unless there is an AI device that lives 30 years like me, it can never overtake us.
Very well said.
Yeah.
Now, what is your take on, like, music rights విషయంలో ఇళయరాజా గారు కాపీ రైట్స్ కోసం పోరాడుతున్నారు. He's fighting for that.
I think, of course, I don't have an authority to comment on what is going on, but I think it's like two sides of a coin. And there is a music composer, and there is definitely a record label. and there is the audience, there is public also. So I think as long as the record label and the music composer harmoniously goes together, it's a win-win for both. And I am someone who always tries to understand what a record label says also, because I think definitely they play a huge role in supporting musicians, and it's very important that we see through all the lenses available, not just through our glasses.
Right.
And I think it's very important now to understand how it works. But at the same time, uh, especially Ilayaraja sir's songs, even now it's being celebrated.
Oh, yes.
And I think definitely Ilayaraja sir's words and voices have to be taken into consideration, because almost every film has his music being used. So whatever sir says, I think that also has a point. I think a seated discussion would definitely solve things.
That's pretty balancing. You're smart. Now, the quick snap questions,
Yeah,
like,
sure, sir.
Ilayaraja, A.R. Rahman.
Rahman sir.
But, the melody is something close to your heart. Whereas
Yes.
in A.R. Rahman is like, blend of like pretty much
Yes,
everything.
the reason why I paused for a moment is because I have taken a lot of raga references from Raja sir's music also.
Okay.
Like ta-na-na-na-na, ta-na-na-na-na, ta-na-na-na-na-na. So there are a lot of 6/8 rhythm patterns that happens in Raja sir's music. Sometimes they are textbooks for me.
Okay.
That's why I paused for a moment. Yeah.
Devisri Prasad, Anirudh.
I have to see Ani again. Anirudh.
Okay, hope not putting you in spot.
Yeah. Yes.
Wonderful. So, if you ask me the same question, ask me.
Okay. Now I'll ask
No,
you.
you don't give me the names. You just ask me what is it.
What is it?
Hesham.
Oh, sir. that is quite AI like. Thank you. I'm humbled.
Wonderful to have you here, Hesham.
Thank you, sir.
And I can see that long journey ahead,
Thank
right?
you.
So I wish to see you more and more.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, hope there won't be so much like busy time where you would say no to me in
Never.
future.
I just loved talking to you. I did not feel like an interview. It was merely like having a very good conversation about music
Candid,
and
isn't it?
film. Yeah, exactly.
Thank you so much once again.
Thank you, sir. Thank
Right.
you. My pleasure.
Hope you all enjoyed. That's about Hesham. You will enjoy. Watch it again and again.